Alright, so I just checked out the new Netflix original movie, The Thursday Murder Club, based on a book of the same name. And I gotta say, this film is quite charming and a lot of fun. It is a murder mystery, um, and so it's a simple whodunit. And the best part about this whodunit is who is solving this mystery, who are a group of four retirees from all different types of backgrounds. And I think that this is a really charming and really well put together cast. I think that this movie works on the chemistry of its leads being Pierce Brosnan, Ben Kingsley, Helen Mirren, and Celia Imrie. And I think they're all really fun in this movie. They all have their own little thing, but and the way that they solve the mystery is also really good. But I'll get more into that later. So, just focusing on the pure story of it all, I think this is a really well done murder mystery. I do like how it connects together. I do like how it's wrapped up at the end. I was kind of scared that they didn't tie up all the loose ends, but then the movie went on for 5 more minutes and then it tied up the loose ends. That I'm like, oh, okay, good. I was about to be very upset that it didn't solve the mystery that they were set out to solve. So that was really nice, and so I have to give it a slight hand grenade score here. Cinematically speaking, it is really stunning visually speaking, and it's got a really good soundtrack. But it's like pretty base level Netflix and murder mysteries, so there isn't really much going on there. But the humor is kind of there. It is pretty funny at parts, mostly due to two characters in specific that I will get to later because of their performances. So it's solid, but nothing too special cinematically speaking. Like there's nothing really stunning in set design or whatever. So hot pocket score. Directing, I think Chris Columbus does a pretty good job directing this movie. I think it's really well paced and well shot. I do think that at some points it runs a little long, but it is still very enjoyable and charming for what it is, and it really is very highlight dependent on who is on screen. Makes it feel like it goes by way faster than who's not, and I will get to that later. But the directing was pretty solid, so a slight hand grenade score here. Now, the acting I thought was superb. I thought it was the best part of the movie, especially the performances from our core four. But Naomi Aki was also pretty good in it. David Tennant was also pretty fun. But yeah, the core four of Brosnan, Kingsley, Mirren, and Imrie, I thought were great. I do really enjoy the Kingsley Brosnan dynamic that they had throughout the whole movie. They were especially funny, more so on Pierce Brosnan's part. He was like the highlight, and I thought that a lot of his scenes were the funniest, and how he just handles everything I thought was great. There is one like little very quick line that just made me laugh so hard, and I'm like, that's funny. That happens near the ending of the second act, beginning of the third, somewhere like in that area. That was, in my opinion, it was the funniest line of the whole movie, and it's just so quick too. I enjoyed it, and it was because of Pierce Brosnan's delivery and all that. It's great. So acting gets a solid hand grenade score. I think that the performances are really what makes this movie stand out from other murder mystery movies, especially some of those that are on Netflix and are Netflix originals. I think this was really well cast, and I think the British humor of it all actually works to its benefit. So it was really solid because of that. So, all in all, expectations and experience, this about met my expectations, but my expectations for murder mysteries are really high. It was fun, it was charming, and that's why I'm going to give this a hand grenade score. I do kind of want to rewatch it just to see if maybe I can solve the mystery a little bit faster, but in all honesty, this is just scratching that itch that I'm having before the real murder mystery of Netflix comes out in Wake Up Dead Man later this year. So, yeah, really nice little appetizer before that. But that's pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on the Thursday Murder Club if you've seen it or now you're planning on seeing it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it. Until next time, bye.